Hey, YouTube, Kai checking in with another video. Hey, this right here is Rich and Mary will never be respected. Let's go on and get into this video.
I mean, Rich and Mary has songs that he posted not even a year ago that it barely cracks 100K. Some of them have like 20K. It's crazy. When you look at Ken Carson, his audios average anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million, and his music videos are doing over 1 million basically every single time.
So recently I was having a simple conversation with one of my homeboys, right? And we were just talking about Rich and Mary. I told him, I said, yo, when is the last time you heard about Rich and Mary? Do you ever keep up with him? You know what I'm saying? And he told me the only time I hear about Rich and Mary is when they're promoting that he surpassed somebody in monthly listeners. And I kind of thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I think that's the same with me. I don't really hear about him for real. Every now and then, yeah, I might see that he's performing overseas. He's doing well. It looks like he's doing well. He's still at 8 million monthly listeners. Like, you can't argue with that. The numbers is there. Some people feel like it's botted. I'm not gonna argue with that, but yeah. And I told him, I was like, bro, it's so weird though with Rich and Mary is that I never see his fan base. I don't even know if he actually has a fan base. The only time I hear about him is when he's getting hated on.
Nah, he definitely got a fan base because I reacted to that shit. I said that shit was ass, and y'all niggas jumped on my ass, y'all. Man, this nigga's the GOAT. Woo. Who he better than? Cause out of the niggas that y'all gave me, he ain't better than none of them niggas, so I don't know.
And I made a video not too long ago on why Rich and Mary will never be respected. I had trouble kind of like explaining why, because now it's starting to make sense, all right? Rich and Mary, right? We all know that he surpassed all these people a long time ago, probably like a good 4 months ago when One Call came out or whatever. Over time, it gradually just went crazy. It's his biggest song, and that made him surpass all these rappers like Lucky, Destroy Lonely, Ken, all the people that's in underground. He didn't surpass everybody, okay? And so much time has went by, but one thing that made him surpass all these rappers like Lucky.
He probably passed them niggas in views. Like, listen, bro, he not better than no motherfucking Lucky. Ain't nobody. Don't make me motherfucking. You. Hey, you. What's wrong with you? You think this nigga better than Lucky? I don't listen to Ken Carson. I don't listen to that shit. But them niggas ain't on Lucky level. Like, he in the class by himself. Like, let's get that. Let's already get that understood. Like, let's get that already understood.
Destroy Lonely, Ken, all the people that's in underground. He
ain't fucking with Autumn. He ain't fucking with Summers. I'm trying to think about like that wave of music. He ain't fucking with Jace. I'm like, y'all just gotta stop. Stop what y'all doing. Like, for a nigga really give y'all a wedgie. Like, stop what y'all doing.
Surpassed everybody, okay? And so much time has went by, but one thing I still notice is that Rich and Mary and his team, they're still trying to promote that he surpassed people. That's the only time they talk about him. That's the only time they put him out there. They don't promote his singles the same way they promote him surpassing people. They don't, bro. And it's kind of weird. I don't know if Internet Money or his team are trying to do this, but I feel like they're trying to base his whole career off of just One Call or him surpassing people. Like, I don't know what their strategy is. I don't know what they're going for, because I actually used to like Rich and Mary music. Actually thought bro was talented at a time, but this is just my opinion. I know people gonna feel a different type of way, but I do feel like Internet Money or whoever his team are, they're trying to point him into this direction of just making One Call over and over again. Every song has the same sequence. He used to be way more melodic, and y'all probably think, oh, dude, he just being a hater or whatever. You can say whatever you want to say, but like, I'm finna show you something, because I'm really not the only person that think this way. And I seen something recently, right, where there was a few pages that try to post that Rich and Mary had passed up Ken Carson in monthly listeners, and it's already been 6 months, right, or 5 months. Why would you promote that again? We already knew that a long time ago, right? So instead of people actually just giving Rich and Mary his props, this time they got very, very mad. You had people just saying, yo, it's just botted. So I'm gonna just show off these tweets and show y'all what's going on. But the page has said Rich and Mary has surpassed Ken Carson in monthly listeners. WRL. Gas Baby said they got hundreds of phones taped to the wall connected to the computer streaming Rich and Mary. Then somebody said said this is listeners, and they showed a whole gif of robots walking. Somebody asked who was actually bumping Rich Amiri. They using the bots they use for PS5 and Xbox release. Somebody said 100% bot it, I don't care, ain't nobody telling me, yo, put on that Rich Amiri. I really don't think Rich Amiri even has a fan base either. It's weird. Somebody said internet money always botting. Not gonna lie, this don't make sense how he surpassed him. It does. I mean, one call does have 300 million streams, like not a single real human. If there's no Rich Amiri fans, then I'm dead. And somebody made a tweet and he said exactly what I've been trying to say this whole time. He said he's been surpassed Ken for months. He had like 12 million monthly listeners, but Ken been gaining while he's been losing, so they're closer now. Then somebody said, I can't wait for Rich Amiri to fall off when TikTok finds a new artist. And look, I've been seeing that he's
nah, we ain't trying to do that though. Like the shit that y'all niggas is doing is crazy. Like we ain't trying to stop nobody money. Like what's up with y'all? Like y'all niggas real deal with haters. Like you cannot fuck with the music or not fuck with the artist, but that don't mean you trying to slow up their bag. Like that's just not your cup of tea. Like y'all told me about Rich Amiri, and I was like, okay, cool. I checked them out. I said that shit was BD. That shit wasn't it for me. But y'all put me on the other niggas that I just named, and I still be bumping them to this day. Like, them niggas is fire. Fire. But, like I said,
gonna drop a single soon because his team.
But I'm also not a kid either. Like, this, all that shit is kid music. Like, I'm not a kid either, so. It's for y'all 10-year-olds to, like, 17-year-olds. I'm not 10 or 17. So
is obviously obsessed with numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's all they promoting, right? So hopefully he actually sells well. You feel me?
Hey, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Tan Toes. Now, as always, shout out Duty, cause he knew I'd have some shit to say about this topic. Cause why the hell does Rich Amiri have more monthly listeners than Ken Carson, when we all know that Ken is the more popular and known artist? Well, I'll tell you why. And before we say Rich Amiri uses bots, before we say anything like that, let me just give y'all some valuable information. Monthly listeners on Spotify have become something that doesn't show how much success you have, it shows how much the industry backs you up. Plain and simple. I knew this when Ice Spice, before she lost 20 million or whatever, she had more than Young Thug. Ice Spice had more than Young Thug. And I think it's hilarious with this Rich Amiri and Ken situation. Y'all in the comments don't hesitate to say the reason.
I mean, but that's not Ice Spice is still an active artist to this day. That's not far-fetched though. Ice Spice was seen with she was fucking with Nicki heavy, beefing with Cardi B, shit like that. So of course her name's still in the buzzing circle. Young Thug has been locked up for damn near 2 years now. So he's been at the background. You don't see YF and Lucci's music still charting or still with super millions of listens, because why? He's not dropping nothing new. He's not relevant. You can't use Young Thug. Use an active artist. Use a Ice Spice and use a use an Ice Spice and use, I'm trying to think of a popular but up and coming, I don't know. Y'all gotta put me on. Put it in the comments. But y'all can't just use a Young Thug. That nigga's been locked up for so long that he ain't dropping shit. If Young Thug was in a free world, come on, Young Thug would probably have 50 million. You know what I'm saying? You can't do you gotta do a Future, somebody that's still actively dropping,
reasoning. Y'all say it's bots, y'all say they got 1,000 phones in a room streaming bro's music. I think it's hilarious for the sole fact, people are just viewing the rap scene from a realistic standpoint and they can see the foolery. Now listen, I'm not gonna come out here and say he's botting without giving a good reason why he might not be botting. So first, I think I should answer the question, do I think it's a possibility that Rich Amiri genuinely has more than Ken Carson? And I mean, his sound is a little more mainstream. He had one call that had a bunch of streams, so that might, be majority of the listeners. But I still lean towards, like I said, he has more people backing him up. And my real reason for this observation is the damn YouTube analytics. Cause that's where the truth lies, y'all. I'm telling you. You could look at a Rich Amiri audio that he just dropped, you know what I'm saying? He dropped 2 songs, both audio videos, and they got about 100K. And then other than one called his recent music videos, they get about 600, 700, 800K. You know, still amazing numbers. But just when looking at it compared to Ken, I mean, Rich Amiri has songs that he posted not even a year ago that it barely cracks 100K. Some of them have like 20K. It's crazy. When you look at Ken Carson, his audios average anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million, and his music videos.
I mean, but like I said, you can't compare it to Ken Carson is signed to Playboy Cardi. Like, you can't compare the two, bro. Like I said, I don't listen to Ken Carson, but look at this. He got Destroy Lonely on this shit. He got Lil Uzi Vert. So that's basically taking their fan base. Like, he got songs with Playboy Cardi. That's, you know, giving him that fan base. Like, y'all gotta stop what y'all doing, bro. If y'all not gonna keep shit funky, because what y'all doing, that shit wild, bro. Let's go back. I'm trying to go to where it's big at. You look at these songs right here by Rich Amiri. Bro, he don't have... Where's his features? That's the issue. Where the fuck is his features? Lil' bro, where your features at, bro? I don't know who you working with or who you brainstorming with, or are you just doing this shit by yourself? But where the fuck is your features at? Like, you need some features, shawty. You signed the internet money, nigga. You need to network with internet money. Them producers over there, internet money, they need to lock you in with the niggas that they producing with. Like, bro, I don't just need your beats, nigga. I need your connections, nigga. Like, now I gotta really come on, bro.
That it barely cracks 100K. Some of them have like 20K. It's crazy. When you look at Ken Carson, his audios average anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million, and his music videos are doing over 1 million basically every single time. And with such a discrepancy in numbers, you know, on streaming services and YouTube, I'm telling y'all, YouTube is the most accurate. And it isn't crazy to say that numbers are being tampered with behind the scenes. And I think a lot of y'all already believe this with the way that y'all are commenting bots, man. So what do you think? Maybe the Rich Amiri fans are mad low-key. Maybe they're a little embarrassed, but they're all gonna come out when we make this video. So damn, that's where they're all at. I didn't know. But personally, it does seem strange that on Spotify he's the same level as Ken Carson when, you know, I know a lot of people who know Ken Carson and they don't know Rich Amiri. But that's why I'm asking y'all to let me know in the comments what you truly think. But of course, that's all I got for y'all, man. Go show duty some love and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. With the